Welcome back, guys. So it's a chilly start to the morning. It's like 27 or something like that, but the wind chill is bringing it down into the teens. I've just had to go around and break open all the water tanks because they have a little thin crust of ice on them. It feels really cold because we've had a few days in the high 50s with the sun shining and no breeze, and it's just a dramatic difference. None of the fans are on this morning. The thermostat is set at 40, so it's not even 40 in here. But the reason for that is the windows are still out on the other side of the barn. But I think they're going to be going in over this weekend because we're supposed to have one last warm up, and then I'm sure that'll be it since it's already mid-November. I would imagine we're not going to get lucky and have any more nice 60 degrees days. It would be good, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So before we get into milking, and by the way, if you are new to watching these videos, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Taylor and I work on a dairy farm in Maine. We milk in a tie stall barn. We have 70 cows. It's just me and my boss, Brent. We do all the milking, all the field work, tending to the cows and everything. That's all us. So if you guys enjoy watching farming videos, haying, fixing equipment, stuff like that, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because that really does help us a lot. It helps us reach more people. And we would love to have you guys. So I did want to take a second to introduce a cow to you guys. So this Holstein right in front of me, she's a purebred Holstein, is 5 years old. She really honestly doesn't have a name. I never really cared for her. She came in a group of 3 heifers, and the other 2 are great. They're super friendly, and she is absolutely crazy. Brent just came out. It's time to have coffee, so we gotta make this quick. So we didn't think she was ever gonna calm down. You couldn't even touch her. She was just so crazy. We had all we could do to get her in the barn and get her in a stall, and if you went in next to her, she would try to kick you and just go nuts. So she's finally calmed down. This will be her second calf. She got bred really late for some reason. She's kind of a hard cow to get bred, so this is only her second calf, but I'll take you guys around and show you. She is bagging. She's much better now, but you still don't want to like randomly touch her because she might possibly kick you, but you can see she is bagging just a little bit. I'd say she's got a couple weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks to go. And she has all 4 working quarters, a nice square udder. So if you guys can think of any names for a reformed psychotic cow, put them in the comments down below and we'll give her something better than a number. So I've got to go get warmed up, have some coffee, and then we'll get right into the rest of our day. By the way, they are eating a second crop bale this morning. Really enjoying that. It's just so quiet in here without those fans going. Back already. That was fast. I forgot to mention that the cows actually did stay inside last night. Ooh, almost spilled my coffee. It's not the first time that they've stayed in. They've actually stayed in one other time. We had a pretty cold night and it was raining a little bit, so we just decided to keep them in because we didn't want them to go out and stand in the rain. Most cows aren't very smart and they'll just stand there and get cold and then they'll get sick, and it's a whole thing, so we decided to keep them in. So this is the second night that they've stayed in, but last night it was truly because it was just too cold for them to be outside. So did want to mention that. Now I gotta finish my coffee, and you guys can probably see the chips. Ranch chips I've been eating. Breakfast of champions. Alright, so we finished milking, got the girls outside. Brent is just out scooping up the free stall a little bit so we can go bucket that out with the Kubota. I gotta go turn that on, but first, it's still cold, but it's not as cold as it was. The sun came out and the wind kind of went down a little bit, so it's better, but I am making myself a cup of hot chocolate. Should be warm enough, 131. Think about this. I'm not really sure how I'm going to mix it. Maybe if I just shake it. Cover it with this. Oh, that didn't do anything. It's pretty good. let's do this. I guess it's time. Friend that works on another farm. It's time to put the doors on the Kubota. Past time. Show you guys the pit real quick. I can't get you off. There we go. Almost empty, but it looks like it's frozen over right now. So we may have to put the door in a lot sooner than we thought if the weather stays like this. The girls are all out on the pad eating. Standing in the sunshine.
but not enough. If you guys are new here, you're probably wondering why the doors are off the Kubota if the heater works and everything. For some strange reason, the air conditioning does not work on this. It doesn't have anything to do with the blower, and it doesn't need to be charged. I just don't really know why the air conditioning doesn't work on it. It just doesn't. So in the summer, we take the doors off. It's annoying. Just so it's not stifling hot in here, because summers in Maine don't get that hot anyway, so you rarely need your air conditioning. So we take the doors off. The back window usually stays on, but we bent one of the cylinders that opens it. So we got new cylinders, which means we're gonna have to put new cylinders and then the window on, which is probably gonna be a struggle. So we might wait for a warmer day to do that. Anyway, enough of my blabbering. I've gotta go shut the gate so nobody can escape. And then we'll go work on another project.
Hello again, guys. It is the next day. We're getting ready to move the young calves over to the heifer barn. So we've got the trailer already backed up here. We just got the cows outside, finishing up having a little bite to eat first. We're gonna go in the pen, put halter ropes on them and run them down through here and then up onto the trailer, and then when we get over there, we'll just drop the door like we had it when we were loading, and we'll just put some gates up next to it and just run them right through. So there is one bull in with them, and he will not be going over with the heifers. We don't want to have to catch him and pick him out in a few months because he's going to be old enough to breed by then. So we don't want to have to sort him through, so we're just going to leave him over here. And he's going to be by himself, so he's probably going to be a little bit lonely. He'll probably cry for a few days. But we can keep a closer eye on him and make sure he's growing well. So we only have 3 to move. But they're decent sized, so I think they're going to be rugged, but we'll see. Surprise! Hey, hey, hey. Have to stay up. that?
You could hold 10 to 10 in there that size, if you let them loose.
Oh yeah. There's one of the other heifers that we brought over. Well, they're both out there.
Yep. Good.
Oh, yep. All three of them.
And give them a little hay to keep the cows
Okay. Yep.
away from trying to get out when we get these, because sometimes these critters don't like to go down that tailgate.
Yeah.
That's all we need is
One of the big ones to get out. So we have 2 larger ones left over there that are going to be coming over.
at least two or three.
2 or 3 that are going to be coming over this, like,
This
in
age,
2
so.
months or so. Funny Face is not happy.
No. Which one's that one? Oh, the weird.
Funny Face, the one with the dipped forehead there. Okay.
Call her what?
Her name's Cinnamon, but I keep calling her Joe because she looks like See?
Oh, we're gonna see a lot better down here.
Just calm down. You're gonna be all right. There you go.
Run, be free. This one's a little short.
Hi, Joe. You got some friends now, huh? You're a pretty girl, aren't you? Yeah. There's one. Cinnamon. Now we just gotta clean it out. Here goes another one.
I'm glad we didn't clean that. It's like the traction.
Here's the other one.
Is this Frick or Frack?
That is Frick. What's that?
Look how fat that brown is.
Yeah, she's chubby. They need to lose that. Oh, jeez. Scared her.
Look at that fat one.
I know, they're
I'm
chubby.
telling you, she can come over next month. All easy.
Alright guys, so it is 2 days after moving those calves. Everything went really well. They were much easier to move than the heifers. And they've been fitting in really well over there, getting along great. So we do have to go over and clean that out probably sometime this week or early next week. I did want to show you guys before we ended the video, we had another new calf born out in the pasture yesterday, or last night I guess it was. So one of our oldest cows, this right here is a Guernsey Holstein cross. You guys have probably seen her before. I've introduced her many times. Her name is Sally. She's just milking out separately right now. You're probably wondering why I've got the milk machine on her if she just calved. But we are milking her out separately, and it just goes into the milk room and we pump it into a 5-gallon bucket so that we can feed her baby, who is right here. A heifer, the spitting image of moms, and I have already named her Boomerang because when we brought her back from the pasture, we put her in the barn, but we didn't want to hook her up yet because we wanted to see where her mother was going to come in so that she could be near her. And every time I would push her into the barn, she would run right back to the open door. So I would push her in and she would run back, and I'd push her in and she would run back. So I've been calling her Boomerang ever since then. She's a really sweet girl, a good eater. She already ate tonight, that's why she's kind of sleepy. She's one of our oldest cows. I don't know if I already said that, I probably did. Please forgive me, it's been a long day. She is in her mid to late teens. I can't remember exactly how old she is. She's either 16, she's 15 to 17. I can never remember. The current chart that she has now is not her original chart, but she has calves dating back to 15. This would be her 7th calf on that chart. So she's one of the oldest cows here, but she's doing really well. No milk fever. She had her unassisted. She's doing a great job. So yeah, I know, you did good. Good job. I grabbed her chart really quick because I did want to show you guys. See, this is her 2nd chart. So you can see she has ones dating back till 2015. She did have one that she had early that died. So I did just want to show you guys that so you know I'm not lying about it. so we are officially done for the night. Just got to get the girls outside. It's nice and warm out so they can go enjoy some time in the freestall. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, don't forget to like and comment down below, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already done that. Keep loving cows, keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.